think it's around 700 or 800 kits, and each kit's $100 each. So that's $70,000 or $80,000 for 3 hours work. And that site now generates around $8,000 to $10,000 a month. So even though these are small mini sites, the income from them doesn't have to be that mini. On the day that we launched it, within the first hour, we had $40,000 worth of subscribers, or $40,000 worth of sales, and in the first 48 hours, it's something like $68,000, and this site still continues to sell. Hi folks, Ansel Goff here, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about a new way that regular people are generating income online. And this new way is called mini membership sites, or setting up mini membership sites. Now if you haven't heard of mini membership sites before, that's okay. I'll walk you through what they are in a minute. And the best way to walk you through is to show you a few examples of real mini membership sites, what they are and how they're earning income. But first, before I get to that, mini membership sites aren't for people who want to build complex sites. These are very simple sites. In fact, my wife just set up her very first mini membership site, and she has no technical skills at all. So that's what I mean by they're simple, easy sites. They're also not for people trying to make a gazillion dollars online. Usually these mini sites make stable, regular income. So they're very reliable. Many regular people set them up to cover things like their mortgage costs or car repayments. And there are some others who set up multiple mini membership sites to replace their current income so that they can leave their job. Okay, so to explain how these regular folks are doing it, I'll show you a few mini membership sites in action, and I'll also show you the income that's being generated from them, and you'll see that it's quite good income that can be created from these mini sites. After these examples, I'll show you a live interview that was done with me a few days ago, showing the formula that I originally hand wrote out and gave to my wife so that she could go ahead and launch her first mini membership site. This is the first mini membership site I was talking about, which is myuscompany.com. Now, as you can see, this is just a simple one-page site, very short. Well, there's a few other pages, but this is the main sign-up sales page. And when a person comes to it, they either sign up or they leave. So if they sign up and purchase it, we make around $100 for each one. Now, to give you some ideas on numbers, we've sold around 700 to 800 of these memberships, or these little online kits, which means we've made $70,000 to $80,000 with this site. Now that's not the best part. The best part is it only took me 3 hours to set up. And I'll give you a bit of background on this just quickly. I was traveling up north to visit my folks, and I was staying with them, and one Saturday afternoon I thought I would go ahead and set up this site because I'd been looking into this area. And so for that 3-hour block on a Saturday afternoon, I sat down and I gathered some forms and some information that I needed and some instructions, and I set it all up, and the site was done and finished. And this site, I don't have to update it, it just continues to earn each day. Okay, so site number 2, I mentioned site that earned $8,000 a month with no advertising. Well, this is the site. It's called Music Master Pro, and I don't own this site, but it follows along the same pattern of launching and setting up mini membership sites. And basically what the owners of this site did was they shot some videos showing how to play the guitar, play the drums, and different instruments. Once again, you can see it's a very simple site. Now the interesting thing with this site, they didn't spend any money on advertising it. What they did was they set up, they registered the site, which anyone can do, on ClickBank, and they used that for their payment method. And that's all they did. The site now earns $8,000 to $10,000 a month, pretty much on autopilot, except for a few support questions that they'd have to answer that comes in. The owner said it takes them about 15 minutes to answer the questions that come in from customers, and apart from that, the site just sits there and earns money each day from ClickBank. Okay, site number 3. This is a site that we set up and launched in 2 weeks. And the reason we did it in 2 weeks, we were testing out some of Frank Kern's mass control strategies with mini membership sites. And so we decided to set this site up from scratch and launch it in 2 weeks, which we did. Now it's important to note here that you don't need much traffic for mini sites. In fact, this mini membership site we only had an opt-in list of 560 people. That's it. That's what we did this launch with. And within the first hour, we generated $40,000 worth of subscribers, or $40,000 worth of sales. And within about 48 hours, we generated about $68,000 just from this little mini membership site. The site basically consists of some templates and software that a customer gets, a little system that they purchase, and that's it. We outsourced most of we had the site designed by some professionals, which didn't cost us much, and we had most of the package outsourced. All I did was design some tutorial screencasts to show people how the system worked. Okay, I've just logged into our 2CO account, our 2Checkout account, and I'll just have to be careful how I move the camera around, but I wanted to show you the orders that came in. These are all on the same day, the 11th of March, and all for the same price, $397. And on the page down the bottom here, it shows you how the total for that page was $20,000. And then I'll click over to the second page and just show you it, all the orders coming in. These are still all on the same day, and I'll scroll to the bottom of that as well and show you that. That's also another just over $20,000, so that's over $40,000 there. And also we had PayPal orders coming in as well, so this is just to check out. And then finally there's another site here called Easy Mini Sites, which is just a template site that a friend of mine set up, David Jardine. He has since sold this site, but it's owned by another one of my associates. And this site, they just add these templates to their members area each month. And so you sign up and you purchase and you're able to access these different templates. They don't design the templates, they have a low-cost designer who's able to come in and provide them quality templates. So this just gives you a little idea what a mini membership site is and the kind of income that can be generated from these sites. Now I'll take you into the live interview that was done with me a couple of days ago and explain how this formula works. The easiest way to explain what a mini membership site is to explain its characteristics. And usually it has two characteristics. And the first one is it has a simple sign-up page or a sales page. It's not a long sales letter, but just a basic, simple sign-up page. And then the second part of it is it has a members area, and this members area is also normally very simple. The other characteristic of it, it normally doesn't have recurring billing. Standard membership sites normally have some kind of recurring billing component built into it, where a mini membership site, not to say it doesn't always have to be this way, but it normally is just built so that a person comes, they either opt in, sign up, or leave. And when they sign up, it's normally a once-off payment or a lifetime subscription to the site, and they're able to access that information. Now, the advantage that a mini membership site has over other standard ebook style sites is that as soon as you put a sign-up form on a page where someone can sign up and become a member of something, it automatically has a much higher perceived value. And this is very powerful because you can take what was normally an ebook and you can turn it into a mini membership site. And I wouldn't do it as an ebook format when they log in. I would do it as articles or whatever it might be, or resources. It suddenly has that much more perceived value. There's a few advantages that a mini membership site has over mainstream membership sites, and the first one is that it doesn't require a lot of maintenance. Normally, because a subscriber is signing up and paying a once-only fee, they're just accessing one set of information. Now people think, well, what